Thanks for joining us at 4 o'clock. I'm Felicia Lawrence.
I'm Ann in for Dustin today at 4. And the big story that we're following today continues to be these flight reductions. They're now in effect at airports all across the country, Indianapolis no exception.
Travelers are bracing for the headaches that this all could cause. Jenna Webster joins us live from the airport with what we're seeing so far. Jenna?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing I've heard today from travelers is that today is going better than they expected. They're just kind of keeping their fingers crossed that it'll continue to be that way. Obviously, good news for a lot of people. I do want to give you a look at the current flight status board we're kind of looking at for departures, because as we've been here, we have seen more delays kind of added to this board. There is a flight that was supposed to go to Boston in an hour and a half on Delta that's been canceled. Another flight to DC on American that was scheduled to leave in 12 minutes has been canceled as well. Some of those delays for Chicago, O'Hare, Denver, we know according to FlightAware, those are some of the airports today that are having some more issues than others. But when it comes to Indianapolis, FlightAware says 10 flights leaving Indianapolis today are canceled. 7 coming into Indy have been canceled as well. But there is some good news for travelers. Indianapolis is faring a little bit better than others. According to FlightAware, it's ranked 31st today for cancellations and delays. I should mention that list does include some airports that aren't targeted for these reductions. We do know that this is going to continue to get worse as the days go on. Airlines are starting today with that 4% reduction in flights, and that's going to increase to up to 10% by November 14th. The FAA says this is all for safety, but one woman I talked to actually called today a 10 out of 10 travel experience.
I was going to drive. That was my backup plan. So it's 14 hours, and we were going to drive. Or I was going to convince him we were going to drive. Very relieved and happy to be here, and don't care that much that we might get stuck on Sunday. Care a little bit because we have a dog, but great dog sitter.
Definitely the positive outlook to have when you're traveling. Airlines say the best thing that you can do right now is to have their apps downloaded so that you can check your notifications and get those changes if you need to make them. I actually just checked on My United app. They say they have made all their scheduled changes through Sunday, so they're trying to give passengers some advance notice a couple days in ahead. But it sounds like right now for Indianapolis travelers, they're just keeping their fingers crossed that it's going to continue to be smooth traveling. But we do have quite a few delays going on right now, guys.
All right, Jenna, thanks for that update at this hour at 4.